Hello everyone and welcome to CPAC 2023. I'm your host, Amelia Kane, and joining me today is Mr. Gordon Chang. He is the author of The Coming Collapse of China. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Oh, thank you, Amelia.
Well, we have been hearing a lot about China in the news. How big of a threat is China to the United States and to the world?
Well, China is the threat to the United States. It is an existential threat. And it's not because of anything that we say or do, Amelia, it's because of who we are and our values. An insecure Communist Party is worried about the inspirational impact of our values and our form of governance on the Chinese people. So the Communist Party feels that it is never going to be secure as long as the United States exists.
That's right. So Judicial Watch recently revealed the COVID-19 vaccine studies used by HHS were conducted in China. Why do you think the government was trying to, in a way, cover this up or not tell the public?
Yeah, well, there's been so many problems right now with our CDC and with the NIH, as we all know. This is really going to be something the American people are going to get to the bottom of. Because as we heard from Jim Jordan yesterday, the truth always comes out. So we will find out. But we know in China, of course, that they've covered everything up. And this has been the greatest crime in history because wherever SARS-CoV-2, the pathogen that causes this disease, comes from, whether it's engineered, whether it escaped from the lab or not, we know one thing 100%, and that is that the Chinese regime, once this disease got out into the Chinese public, deliberately spread it beyond China's borders. They lied about contagiousness. They told the world it was not when they knew that it was. And then they pressured other countries to take arrivals from China without restrictions while they were locking down their own country.
My goodness. Judicial Watch also revealed hackers tied to China's government stole $20 million in COVID relief funds. How can this happen in the United States?
Yeah. It can happen because over the course of decades, we've known the Chinese are hacking and stealing, but we have not erected those defenses on our networks that are necessary. So yes, the Chinese are criminals, but this one's on us because we know what they can do, what they have been doing, and we've not been taking adequate precautions.
And there's also been reports that the FBI believes COVID-19 originated in a lab in China. What's your reaction to this?
Well, yeah, that's what most people believe. I mean, there are two alternative theories, that this came from the Wuhan Institute of Virology. Either it was engineered or it was a stored pathogen, but that it leaked. The other is that this was a zoonotic transfer. In other words, a natural transfer from a bat in southern China to an intermediary mammal to a human in Wuhan. Now, there are a lot of diseases that are the result of zoonotic transfers, but no one, after all this time, has been able to document those transmission links. And the Communist Party has been trying to prevent people from studying it. So the natural conclusion is, yes, this is a lab leak, but there is a lot of circumstantial information that this was from the Wuhan Institute. And so, yeah, this is something, the truth coming out.
Well, Mr. Chang, we really appreciate you being here today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Amelia.
Thank you. And to further support our work, please visit judicialwatch.org. Thank you.